This year on DIGGIT you were giving a lecture titled Why is Native Advertising the Future? But before I ask you exactly that same question, how would you explain what is native advertising to someone who is not in that industry?
Okay. Native advertising is a way to reach out to customers in a way that is really embedded in the look and feel of a page. Can be a new site, can be a news stream in Facebook, and so it really looks like embedded in the page and is not disruptive like banners are, right? It's not overlaying, it's not disrupting the user experience and the reading habits of a user.
So why is native advertising the future?
Because the disruptive formats we created in the last 15 years in the digital, like the banners, the pop-ups, the underlays, the overlays, and so on, they're really frustrating for the user, right? They get into the way between the user and the content, and that's the users are on the page because of the content. And one indication for that, why this is not working anymore, are ad blockers, for example, right? So we see a huge increase in usage of ad blockers. So users don't like these ads anymore. And this is just one reason. I have two more in my lectures, why native advertising is the future. So that's a way more user-friendly way, non-intrusive way to communicate with the user.
So what are these two reasons?
The other two reasons, you want to know them, right?
Definitely.
So, of course. So another reason definitely is social, right? So social by itself, by its design, is native. What happened in the last years that, for example, the reach of Facebook, the generic reach of your content, has declined to 2.6%. So it became a media game. It became a native game. You have to invest in media, in native advertising, in order to attract the audiences to your content, right? The other thing is mobile. So you have your mobile here, I have my mobile here, right, this small. So anything here, a banner like that, is overlaying over the content. Nobody likes banners on the mobile. We know they don't work, they don't click, they're just simply annoying. A native format works really well. Actually, we see at Outbrain that our engagement on a mobile native ad is higher than on a desktop native ad. So the world has gone mobile first, and that's why it will also go native first.
Native advertising, in a way, tries to mimic the real feel of the page, of the content. But on the other side, the journalistic ethics requires a clear distinction between editorial content and advertising content. So how do we deal with those two contrasting efforts?
I think with clearness and transparency. So what we, for example, at Outbrain, we don't allow advertorials that are really kind of fake newish, fake news style, not without that disclaimer, without not labeling as advertising. So we are here very strict, and I think that's very, very important, that it must be clear for the user it's advertising. And then it's okay. And all the surveys, etc., show that users actually prefer that kind of market communication versus a banner ad, but they want to know that is an advertising.
So clear, fair, and non-disruptive.
Exactly. That summarizes very nicely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.